Guys, so it is day 15 on the AT. Technically day 16 because we took a 0, but we just say 15 because I do not count zeros on filming because I don't film on zeros. But we just started off and the trail, we're going downhill right now. But I guess today we have to, there's like a 1.2, 1.3 mile section that is all rock climbing, basically. So we have to do that. And then also, in about 4 miles, just my ankle a little bit. In a little bit, I think it's like 4 miles, we're going to the general store. We might have to get a little resupply, not positive. And then tomorrow we'll be in Boiling Springs. So, and then we'll be staying at a little hostel there, and then doing the 14 miles that we have to do, because it is all like field walking and you're walking through other people's fields. So we have to do that after the Boiling Springs. But last night, that was an amazing campsite back there. It was super nice and soft ground. I just thought it was so nice. My dad woke up in the middle of the night, or was dreaming or something. My mom woke up and we were just sitting there. It was like 11:30, and my dad's talking about a stick that has a light and a flashlight and a waiting. So we were talking about log books at shelters. He said he was waiting for the pen that lights up to come so he can sign log book. And it was like, we were all confused, and I got mad at my mom because I thought she didn't understand, but I didn't understand. It was a whole thing. We were all like sleeping / not sleeping. It was fun. So that was at like 11:27 at night. So that was great. So we have like a 2 point something to our first water source, and we're gonna fill up there, and then we have probably like another 2 miles after that to get to the general store. So, yep. Okay, guys. So we just stopped not too long ago at the Green Mountain General Store, and it was like 4 miles into there. We did that, and we got there around like 9:15, 9:30. And we got there, and then we got some food for breakfast. So my dad got biscuits and gravy with fried potatoes. My mom got a breakfast sandwich. I got something that's not even breakfast food. I got jalapeno poppers because I do not like breakfast. So we did that and stuff, and we just went up a little mountain. Now we're kind of going flattish and then down. So, okay. So, we have change of plans. So, we are supposed to go either 6 miles or 9.5. So, 9.5 is maybe like another 3 miles ahead or something like that. So there's that one, but we're not actually going there. We're trying to shoot for Boiling Springs. Boiling Springs? Something like that. Today. So it'll be like a 14 or 15 mile day. So we'll be doing that, and then, so the reason why we're doing that is so then when we get into Duncannon, we'll get to Duncannon Wednesday instead of Thursday, and we'll have a 0 day, which will be nice. And we'll just hang out there, and it wouldn't be exactly a great Nero if we got there on Thursday, because we would have still an 11 miles to hike to get there, and then trying to have a resupply and get some food and all that after you've hiked 11 miles isn't really the best. So we're gonna take a 0, and my Mimi and Pap are coming on Friday, I think. Yeah, they're coming on Friday, and we're gonna hike. My Mimi's gonna hike with us, and then they're gonna head back home. And also they have stuff that they need to drop off with us, because we got some stuff shipped to their house, like 2 new Be-Free filters, because my parents are pretty slow. Mine's getting a little bit slow. And then we got some TheraBand tape, so it's like KT tape. And then we got some other little things that we kind of need. But yeah, so I'm excited, and my pop's gonna bring us cookies, and I'm so happy because I asked for them because they're so darn good. So okay guys, so we just took a break not too long ago. It was at a road crossing where there was water, so we got water, and we took a nice break, and we kind of needed it because our feet are hurting. Because that mountain, which will be a picture before this video of a bunch of rocks, and we had to do that over one mountain that we just got off of not too long ago, and it's basically all rock climbing, and I mean you literally had to slide on your butt sometimes. It was fun. I enjoyed it. My mom didn't. My dad didn't seem to mind it. I really didn't like it though. But I don't know what it was, but my stomach, or like my own muscle for breathing, or part of my stomach, started hurting. So I took a Rolade, which is a thing to help with like upset stomach or whatever, and it seems to be helping. So it doesn't hurt to breathe as much now. But the trail's been like the other mountain was literally straight up rocky, and then we did more rocks, and we just came up another mountain. And now we're going back down, and we have to go back up, and then back down, and back up, and down, and then flat to get to Boiling Springs. So, or Bowling Springs. I think it's Boiling Springs. So, but here, I'll turn on the camera, guys, so you can see it. Okay. So, guys, this is the trail right now, which literally is amazing looking, but we are going downhill. So, downhill hurts the knees pretty bad. My one knee's taped, so it helps it some. But my knees actually aren't feeling too bad. It's mainly just our feet, my arches, and the palm. No, that's my hand. The balls of the foot, and then the heels. Basically, my whole foot's hurting, but that's okay. It's how it works out here. You hike, and like after you hit your normal, like, so like 8 miles is normally when our feet really start hurting, and that's how it works. But we normally go more than that. So yeah, but I think today, like I said, we were planning on getting to Boiling Springs, and then we're gonna leave out tomorrow, do 14, and then do, I don't know how many miles it is, I think 11, do Duncannon, and then we do 11 into Duncannon, and then we take a 0, and then hike back up the next day. So our whole plan right now is just so we can get into Duncannon and have a 0. That's our whole kind of plan right now, because I'm kind of wanting it. And also, it's going to be hard to get a resupply and everything from hiking 11 miles in for us, because it is still quite big miles. But this is a trail. Right now I'm going down some rocks, making sure I'm not stepping on leaves, because the leaves are very slick. So, okay guys, so, sorry. I normally film the downhills or the flats, because it is tiring going up a hill, or as I should say, these are not hills, these are actual mountains. As we are hiking the Appalachian Mountains. So, but let's get to the point. So right now we have basically, I don't know, maybe 4 miles left. I have no clue. But we have 0.8 until the next peak of the next hill. So we're going to go down, and then we're going to go back up to get to the next peak, because we just went up a hill. Basically all you guys see or hear me saying that we just went up a hill. It's because this section has been a lot of hills. Or, oh my gosh, I keep saying hills, but it's actually a mountain. So, bunch of mountains. But we're going to be going up one more hill, and then down, and then flat to get to Boiling Springs. So, but that's the trail. It blazes. The blazes haven't been good lately. Like, you know how blaze is supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be long, skinny, and just not super thick. Well, these blazes are very thick. So, trail has been rocky, very rocky today, and a bunch of ups and downs, but that's usual on the trail. So, but there's a blaze on that pole thingy. I don't know why they didn't want to put it on a tree. It's unusual. It's normally never those. Hey guys, so we have now did the last mountain of the day, which is really nice. So basically, we're just going to be going downhill, and then it'll be flat for the most of the way. So it's like a mile left of downhill, and then the rest is all flat. And we have like 2.8 left, or less than that right now, probably. So if you hear something talking in the back, that is my mom. She's talking to herself, trying to motivate her feet to not hurt. So, yeah. But we are almost done for the day, which is nice. I'm not exactly the full mileage. I'm getting like a 14, or in between a 14 and a 15. So I don't know where we're at in between there. It might be a full 15 too. I have no clue. So, yeah. So we're almost there into Boiling Springs, and then we'll be done for the day, which is nice. There's something hitting the back of my leg. Also, I have poison ivy on my legs, which is fun. The trail is really rocky right now, but I'm trying not to step on the rocks because my feet are already aching from rocks earlier in the day. But yeah, it's kind of hard to hold, so I'm sorry, guys. But it's kind of that right now. But I will talk to y'all in a few. So you've been walking through pastures, and it smells gross right now because they're spraying manure, whatever you want to say, cow poop, and all over the fields, and it's so gross. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. See the truck over there, but this is the trail. That one's been sprayed. The other one has, and it's so gross. No, oh my gosh. Ew, ew, ew. There's so many of them coming, filled with poop, and I don't like it. Hey guys, so we've made it out of the field. Right now we're walking on a sidewalk. But it's into the pond thingy. This is a big giant pond. There's some noise up here, so sorry guys, because somebody's mowing. But, and also this will be very loud, so just give it a second. Okay, now we're good. But we're gonna just go down the path, then we'll be good. Sorry guys, I just stopped filming because it was very, very loud over there. It's just really, really pretty house along the AT. But just gotta go down here. There's a giant pond. Boiling Springs. We made it here last night. I did film some. But we stayed at the place and the hostel. And it's the next morning. We are stopped at Cafe 101 to get some breakfast. And then we're on the road. And we're gonna go hike. Yay, right? Today's a 14-mile day because we can't camp in this section because it's supposed to be all fields. So, but I think it's supposed to be, I don't know, it's supposed to rain later this afternoon, but yeah, that's really it. So I will see y'all in a few minutes. Okay guys, so we have left the restaurant. We've done maybe about 3.3 miles so far. As you can tell, it's a bunch of field / in between field walking. It's been really nice and flat. So in this video, you should see that the other days, so yesterday's video is in with this video because two squirrels just chased each other down the tree. Because yeah, I forgot to end the video yesterday, and I just didn't want to really do it today. So we're just gonna put it in with today's, and then it'll be good. It'll just be a little bit longer of a video today, or this video will be a little bit longer. Bunch of birds and squirrels. We're going slightly uphill, but it's not all completely flat. It's like a nice light up or down. Bunch of birds on the trail up here. Bunch of squirrels and birds and yeah. So it is like a 14-mile day. So maybe because yesterday we did a 14. Wasn't planning to. Was not at all. I was planning to do a 9.5 and then 4 miles in. Well, that didn't happen. We did a 14. So, and today is going to be a 14 because we have to do a 14. And then tomorrow will be an 11. And then a 0 the next day. And we'll be in Duncan, by the way. And my pap and them will be coming on Friday. Which is when okay, guys, so we are walking through a field right now, which we've been doing for basically the last, whenever we started. So we've taken 2 breaks so far, and then there's some, but back there was a little like shed area, and it was on a farm, and they had some Gatorade. It was like all like for whatever it's called. I forget. There's nobody in there to take your money or anything, but it's just for trust, and like you put it in the drawer and you can take change out if you need it. And they had Gatorades, fresh raw milk, really good, and some eggs and stuff. So we got a Gatorade. We got 2 Gatorades, and then we got a quart of raw milk, and it was super good because we wanted some milk. And now we're continuing back on the trail. Has not been exactly like this fieldiness. We have walked through some like trees and stuff, went up a little mountain, but really nothing. We have to go probably up that mountain range in front of us sometime, probably at the end of the day, because we have hill to climb at the end of the day today. But there's some nice pretty dandelions. And the weeds, which I like. They're pretty, but they're not good. But they're pretty. So, here's some. Okay guys, so we made it off that other field that I filmed on. There's a section, because it's muddy and wet underneath. So we're walking on this, and it's pretty nice. Oh, I just felt a sprinkle. I haven't been filming much today because it's been off and on raining. But this is a trail. Can I see? Guys, so we have made it to the shelter. So it was a 14.3 mile day. We did it. We're in pain though, but it was basically flat, and then we had a 0.8. It was 1.1 up, but it was 0.8 steep. And then tomorrow we're doing like a 10.5, right?
Something like that, yeah.
To Duncannon, and then we'll be in Duncannon, and then we'll have a 0 the next day. So we'll be good. But that's the end of today's and yesterday's video, so I hope you guys liked it, and bye-bye.